kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21 after the drive to start. So Marshall's offense has the football first here today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win. How about that to start the game off on his defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Ragin Cajuns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Ragin Cajuns will have to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got him near the end zone. He stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Hand off to the single back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. He's stopping at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Davis.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
It's second down after that completion. Using his legs, it's Davis. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases and be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Ragin Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. The ball is loose. Scooped up for the defense.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Sack makes it second down and forever. back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. That one says too far. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection, call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
One team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. A good completion with the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain in that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He keeps it. QB draw. He will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handing off on the draw play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush gets home.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Robertson. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Ragin Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Over the middle. It's P.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play? They're trying to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Turner. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Real loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Ragin Cajuns offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
2nd down play coming up. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made him to play the 29-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ragin Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The Ragin Cajuns looking to keep this drive moving. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, you're going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive will set up the 34. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Over the middle, it's Turner.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. Allen. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Boom. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the wideout goes in motion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. There's the handoff. He breaks free. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Marshall. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Now the all-important extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Sampson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Ragin Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made by the tight end. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
And these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
The Ragin Cajuns will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana. Much needed score for design in this game.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. Tackle made after a big gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Makes the grab. It's Turner. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and 1. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Running back with the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. On the ground, it's Allen. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal upcoming. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
All at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hurry.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down, looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Jensen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. He keeps it himself.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
The Ragin Cajuns will line up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. He hands it to the back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere. And there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The Ragin Cajuns are looking to keep this drive going. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Ragin Cajuns will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Backs back. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Back's got it again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That's caught. It's Turner, refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Picks up the first, looking for more. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Ragin Cajuns offense back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Tackle made after a solid game. Will stop the ball for 31.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Robertson. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain. But
Offside.
there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
for Ragin Cajuns lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. The sure hands. It's Robertson. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The Ragin Cajuns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags a good throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second and goal for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. You're bringing out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments to stop here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Over the middle. It's Payne. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Roberts. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. And connect incomplete, and now fourth down.
Good adjustment here by the defense coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes Marshall's offense back down onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quick throw to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Turner. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he keeps it. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Norton. Good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll feed the back again. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. QB decides to keep it here. And up for the first, but still going. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ragin Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Ragin Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They're trying to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
One team ready to boot it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Trying to find some room. It's Davis.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First play of the drive, they look to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. A big play here after the great offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They convert with a sneak. return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Ragin' Cajuns offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? A change of direction. Again moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jensen. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Ragin' Cajuns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Ragin' Cajuns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Beside him with the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Now, today's not been their day. The thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Set now, 5 wide. It's a keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's reeled in. It's Robertson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And the back gets the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Back-to-back deep shots. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
It's a draw to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. to success the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. They're going to run it here. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. Trying to find room. It's Davis. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Now, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ragin Cajuns offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jensen. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackle to run this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally in the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns, as they put 6 more on the board. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leaning on the run game here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down.